simplify, I'll go over the main styles of print for boxes first. Digital versus Flexo litho print. Both allow for inside and outside print of your package. I'm going to bundle Flexo litho print together because unlike digital, those styles require tooling and setup costs. I like to use the example of a rolling pin. The rolling pin essentially has your design etched on it and is covered in ink, stamping the design onto the cardboard, which ultimately becomes the design of your box. This same process occurs when printing on bags too, except in this case, a giant plastic fruit roll-up the size of a semi-truck is passed through the machine instead of flat pieces of cardboard. Flexo litho allows for glossy coating, foil stamps, bossing and embossing. Digital doesn't. But on to digital. There isn't a need for setup costs or tooling. It's just like your printer at home or at your office, except the size of a school bus. Your boxes are then cut out digitally. Going back to Flexo litho, they're cut with a massive cookie cutter called a die. Lightning round on quick comparisons of litho Flexo and digital. Litho Flexo, this is the highest quality level print you can get, especially with litho. You can even get photorealistic print, but it's also the priciest, and it's not going to make economic sense unless you're ordering at least 5,000 of these at a time. Depending on the bags, maybe even 25,000. Per unit, the prices for these are less, cents not dollars, but you're going to have to commit to paying upfront costs in the hundreds or even thousands. A one-time payment, that is. Turnaround times of each can be several weeks. For bags, it can even be 6 to 8 weeks. If you're not really going to change your design and have a pretty consistent flow of shipments, you should take this route. Look at it as an upfront investment with the tooling and then paying a lower price per unit when at higher quantities. Digital. Digital print has come a long way in the last several years. Almost looks as crisp as Flexo litho and great when you want different colors all over your box. You can order one if you really wanted to, but realistically start with 10 and up to 5,000 until it makes sense to switch to Flexo litho. Digital print is a bit pricier, but you're not going to have to pay any upfront costs. Get yourself a good company to work with, and you can have these in under 2 weeks. If you're just starting out, want to experiment with the designs, or want to switch up with how your packaging looks, go the digital route. This is the best way to personalize what you're sending out to your clients instead of the default design you always use. No matter the style, these will arrive on pallets or in master cartons, sort of like a deck of cards, to your home or warehouse, which depending on where you are in your business, can sometimes be both.